I've only qualified for the qualifier, you know. It's like the announcement of the announcement. Probably start with Mummy. Accumulate some damage. Soren show. That's so nice, man. So many cool lobbies. Alright, take no damage for the Mummy decision. That's also nice. So with Mutanus, the game plan is to just make one huge minion and then spit that on top of the buddy, and then the buddy on top of 3 other minions. Grandma Wing is very, very good. Just trying to see what my ordering is going to be. Buy Chroma Wing and roll? Or do you like the rock pool enough that we buy it and eat it? By the time it's 7 gold, Chroma Wing needs to be my largest minion. Probably roll. We can eat the Trickster and play another Mummy. Just gain a bunch of attack that way. It's a nasty board, holy shit. 2-4 Pup Bot, 1-4 Mummy. We're not beating that. Next turn we probably have to eat this 3 and 4 Micro Mummy. And if we miss the Chroma Wing, we'll have to eat the other Mummy the turn after that. The cool thing about Mutanus is that it doesn't really matter too much where the Micro Mummies are buffing. Because we're just going to eat it anyway. So it's just a lot of extra attack we're gaining. We're pretty low on the health front right now, so that's a bit annoying. So it's going to be more like a Vol'jin-esque board. Pretty glass cannon. At least we're not losing here, that's nice. Farm a little buddy meter. Quillbore being out is a bit annoying. Oh, so be it. I think we first eat this Micro Mummy and see where it goes. Yeah, so I guaranteed have to eat this on top of this next turn. Then I'll have 9 HP only. That's a bit sad. I think I just rolled in. Double puppy is nice. So I'll bank both puppies. Next turn we'll eat the Mummy, then double level. Then the turn after that, level again, spit it on top of the buddy, play the puppies. At least the Chroma Wing gets the extra attack here. So we're gonna work with 10 base attack. Far right. Nice. Triple micro mummy. Yeah, pretty, oh wow. Actually, tricksters aren't even good, right? I don't have health. It's not like no health, but it's really about the damage. So next turn I have to level, eat, and then float a gold. If I find a Deflectobot, I could cycle Puppy for Deflector, or I could just freeze it. I'm probably going to end up rolling or freezing. 13 health. 13? Oh, the buddy. Nah, I think it's just full shields. Murlocs are in as well round 2, so I think we have to play Deflecto comp. If I didn't have these 2 Pup-Bots in my hand, sure, right? Absolutely. But with 2 puppies in the hand, it's probably just not correct. So next turn we level, that means we'll have 72 damage. We'll put that on top of the buddy. Then we can play the puppies, roll and try to freeze a Deflecto, and then we can hero power the buddy on top of the shields the turn after that. I think this is the right turn to face Eudora, right? She's not spiked yet. Yeah, this is good. We do get one shot here. Oh wow, she took a 3-drop, never mind. That's not a good turn. Disgusting. 3-drop gamers. Oh, we found a Cyclone. We can't play the Emissary first, I think. No, it's just not worth it, right? No, we have to tier. We could just freeze the Cyclone then. It's so weird, you float 2 gold, but you guaranteed get 3 big-ass Divine Shields. That's better than having to spend money rolling for them, I think. Alternatively, we roll for Deflecto. Bronze Warden. But this is pretty good. It's a smock target. Having a smock target is quite nice. So next turn we buy, we eat, and then we start shopping for buffs, jugs, smogger, Deflecto. If I hit Deflecto before eating the buddy, I'll play that instead of the Cyclone to guarantee the buff. I could also sell 1 Pup-Bot and then have Cyclone and Deflecto. So not a great early game. Lost a lot of HP. Didn't get a lot of HP on the buddy. You would have sold the dog and bought the Elemental. Yeah, but then we're selling 1 Elemental for another. I'm just saying, like, that's just not always the play. Right. At least we're not taking too much here. So, 17 HP. Trying to stabilize. Should buy, sell... What? My money worked the way I did it. But, yeah. Think it through and let me know if I did it wrong. I don't think so. Matron's decent. Probably just gonna get a reset and Matron. Unfortunately, we're heading Guff into a spike turn. Let's hope that our spike turn is good enough to counter. Oh yeah, that's a common thing with Mutanus. So You float 2 gold because you have to level before you eat. We're kind of big enough for 2 turns. I mean, what kind of game are you playing where 81 damage isn't big enough on turn 9? People don't really have, you know, more than 80 health on turn 9. They shouldn't, at least. We should be big enough for way more than 2 turns. But I understand what you're saying, right? You're saying that, you know, we should probably not lose, right? But we're fighting Guff. The thing is, we need to make this comp a little bit more reliable. We need Deflectobot as well. We need mech buff and all that good jazz. Yeah, they have an Imp Mama. That's so scary. Alright, no longer scary. Bonk. And bonk. Good job, Shields. Beating Guff on turn 7. That's a feels good man right there. Feels good, man. Guff is just like, but this is my bullshit turn. You can't just beat me. I had an Imama. Big Fernal plus the Ring Matron is kind of interesting. Need to be careful versus Vol'jin. I have to stay on tier 4 and look for mech stuff. We can play the Clunker and then eat Clunker because Cycle Smogger. There's a Bronze Warden. Well, it's good for Jugs, I guess, but we already have 3 tribes. If I play Clunker and eat it, I go to 7 gold. Buy Smogger, sell it. 2 gold. So we could essentially cycle attack. You could also buy Smogger and roll. How much do we care for Bronze Warden? It's kind of good against Vol'jin. Okay, that's probably the swing vote. So I could get out of this. Let's think about it. Yeah, that's fine. Because playing down a unit when you have Ring Matron is not the worst thing ever. Oh, they're pretty late on their buddy. That's nice. Alright, so Jugs, all that good jazz. Buff, buff, buff. Eat, eat, eat. Nom, nom, nom. Deflectobot. Modules. Pretty nice win here. Dragging people down to our health total. Speeding up the lobby. So this is the 3-drop guy. Just went into Murloc. Grease spot's pretty decent at this stage. Probably just grease and roll. Show reduce the attack on his body. It starts at 6, right? So it starts at 6. Used to start at 8. Sure. Probably just eating the Big Fernal this round. Metal Tooth and Menace. Probably Menace. Thought it was an 8-5. It got nerfed to 6 because it was too strong. I could put also on one of the grease, but I might sell the greases later. How about grease spot Mutanus? It's kind of fun. Cool, Monka. Actually fine, right? They're not that big yet. Make my minions grow. Rah, rah. If anything, the ghoul is probably good for us. It just makes the grease spots proc on everything. That's just good. Like, if you're strong enough, the ghoul actually helps you. Because you get full grease spot value. They don't get sniped before the shields do. So yeah. We don't mind that. Oh, wow. That's nice. Is that a 6, or are we happy grabbing a 5 and staying on 4? If it's a 6, what could go right for us? Omega Buster essentially, right? And then we just transition into Buster Comp. We can even eat this later in the game. I think that's probably enough reason to do it, yeah. Next turn we get our buddies. We can start eating those. That's not a Buster, but Felbat's kind of interesting. Could also go for the Bronze Ward and then re-shield it, but Felbat is just raw stats. If you go Felbat and you don't eat this turn, next turn you get your buddies, and it's kind of hard. So what if you just go Nadina for this round? Attack with Warden and then Nadina. The buddy adds 15 right, roughly. No gems. Ring Matron's gonna add less than that for sure. I think it's Nadina then, yeah. It's kind of weird. Felbat creates eating targets? Yeah, but I have my buddies coming out. So I have too many targets to eat already, actually. It's kind of weird, but that's how it feels. So I think I'd rather go Nadina, because that means I can shield other dragons as well. I could even play something like Taragosa with Nadina, and the Taragosa is already shielded. Because you have to think, how long is this game going to go? Because I have 2 turns in a row where I can eat these buddies. I can't sell a bunch of cards off my board and then play buddy. That doesn't make sense to me. So I think it's better to pick the card that's going to help me win this fight, as opposed to the card that is a very long term. This game will probably be over soon. At least for us. There's a Baron. There's another Shielded Dragon. There's an Urzul. Taunting Nadina is interesting. Respot is doing a lot of work. Not running Trickster. This feels wrong though, right? Buying this. Might even sell Nadina. Well. Just don't have the... I just don't know what makes me stronger here. I guess just mechs and buffs and stuff. This is good for Battlemaster and buffs in general. Modulus Taunt. I'm gonna eat Buddy and eat. I'm gonna play Buddy and eat for sure. Left to Nadina, but that's okay. I don't think it matters. Maybe I can put it on the Battlemaster when I eat it. That's kind of hard to do. Nadina didn't die, but that's okay. We have a really good matchup versus Poison Scam. This is a premium matchup for us. We can get out of Grease Spot as well at some point. Oh wow, I was gonna say they're actually gonna take 0 here. That's so lucky that we got there. Top 4. You see how fast the game goes, right? And we still have this buddy to eat. Show is a tough opponent for us. We're also a tough opponent for Show. It's kind of dependent on what we have. We're very similar. It's not an easy matchup either way. Rock versus rock instead of rock versus scissor. This is technically playable, but doesn't help versus Show. I think I'll still buy it. Selfless helps. Kangar is kind of interesting as well. Probably better off with Selfless though. I think that just makes me weaker.
Nothing scares me, except nuts.
I don't think I'm going for... no. Could go for Golden Selfless there. Yeah, that's a good comp. This survives though, that's kind of cool. They have pretty low attack on their units. For a Vol'jin. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, chat. The Grease Spot value trading something is unexpected. Looks like we're gonna be fine. Tense game. Really tense game. But I think we got there by not being greedy, and we just ate our buddies, and we took our small stat increase, and we take a top 3 Mutanus. Now, of course, we might be able to do better, but dragons usually means that they have Prestor, which is really, really dangerous versus us. I don't know if I actually want this now. Usually you have Deflecto at this point. We cannot keep the Grease Spot on our board, I think. Like, you could technically sell this, eat this, and then play Brand and play Metal Tooth. But is it maybe not better to have Selfless? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I don't think I'm going to buy another one. We found a Battle Master. Oh, holy shit, we found everything. I cannot use the buff on the Battle Master, though. Unless I want to toss the Nadina. Which is fine, I guess. Cannot afford to buff the Brand. Oh, wish I missed attack. Whoops. 77 health all of a sudden. I have to play a full board. Full board means we might go first. Play around Prestor. Well, they have Prestor and Ghoul. 77 HP is great though. That was the Battle Master totally being worth it. Yeah, that's gonna keep us alive, I think. Good old Battle Master. Close to even, just not taking any damage. I'll take being alive. Being alive is pretty good. Whew. Is that a ghost now, or do I get the guff? I get the guff. Murlocs. The HP is not that relevant against Murlocs. We're still gonna eat it, of course. We have a Spore that we can play. There's another Deflecto. There is another Menace. There's a Selfless. Probably gonna play this because even though it's not the biggest thing, it gives it more attack, which is relevant. Could technically bank Selfless in the hand here. Probably want to bump with one of these. And then kill off their taunt and value trade that. See if we get Ghouled or not. A Ghoul. Okay. We should always win then. They need Ghoul. So we have the Dragon Master here with the Prester. Oh, so big. Oh my god. Value trading that Mithrax. That's such a Chad play. This was a nice Mutanus game. It was a really tricky start, but I think we managed it well. We dropped so much HP so fast. But then we stabilized. Kangor gives you more resets on your Deflecto, but with Prester that's not as relevant. This is a bit scary with Ghoul. What can keep me in it? Not that much, unfortunately. Double for a perfect Dong. 3 tribes. Prester kills it anyway. Just some random buffs. Maybe a Golden Selfless. Maybe triple this. Maybe triple this. Okay. We could eat this Emissary, maybe it jumps to the Spore. If it doesn't jump to the Spore, we probably have to sell the Spore. Nadina is at least interesting. I actually don't mind that. Oh, there's the Ghoul. We have to go first. Go first and hit right. Just have a huge hit. Now we don't want to go right anymore. Get our resets here. This is really good actually. I think we're just big enough now. We'll have to see. Nah, he gets the best hit. Wait, let's see, 51 HP. No, it's not possible. Oh, wait, chat, we kill him. The bots kill him. The Mutanus win, let's go. The bots for the win, let's go. Man, beating Ghoul plus Prester is so crazy. Nice. We just had to